Hello there, folks. I am currently setting up the comments thing so I can see your comments a bit easier, I'm hoping. If it doesn't make things laggy, that is, but we shall see. Hope everybody's doing well, by the way. Hey there, Alec. Yes, it is working. Cool. So, hey, Crystal. Hello. Hey there, everybody. Hey, Maddie. I'm pretty good. Hey, Bree. Hello. And yeah, folks, I decided to rock this for the start of stream because, new season. Mainly focusing on him, it seems, or at least he'll be, more focused on Vox, so. Yee. Yeah, my keyboard is alright. The main thing I was really worried about was my headphones. Because I use a pair of Skullcandy earbuds. Not sponsored. Wish I was, that would be awesome. So many things would be awesome to be sponsored by, but main point is, the headphones was the problem. Hey, Jinx. And so I was really worried that those were ruined. But luckily, they were not. They were fine. So I'm still able to do stuff, and I even found a container to keep my coffee in that won't spill as easy. Or at all, hopefully. So yeah, there's that. Hey, Lunar. How's it going? Yeah, very good to know. I was terrified. Yeah, let's switch to this now. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Where's the toggles? That doesn't look menacing. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's all I can think for this. Is just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just gonna go do something. Just walk off. Anyway, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. And heck yeah, that is awesome, Alec. Forgot he also has that. The rose we got. Oh yeah, the sunglasses. Oh wow, that is a lot. Lafufu, Lafufu, or Labubu? Because I've heard about the Lafufus, which are the ripoffs. Which I honestly would own a Lafufu just for the funniness of owning something called a Lafufu. Even if that's not the real name. Hey, Williams. Oh, heck yeah. I mean, it's not a Labubu, but hey, those things are kind of weird in my opinion. I do not know what to think of Labubus. A Lafufu just is funny. Yes, I have here the one, the only, 24 karat gold spray painted Lafufu. That meme. Oh, yes, that meme. I love that meme. I've seen so many variants on it. So many characters doing that. Oh, I'm sorry, Alec. I hope you find him again. Yes. Heck yeah, I can totally do that, Williams. Although before I do that one, I want to do a joke thing. So I will do your request, of course, but I want to do one joke thing. Let me find it. The avatar of Monty. It's time for Find That Avatar. And yeah, of course you can, Alec. That's fine. Oh, come on. Where is the Monty? Because I know I saw it when I was scanning through. Because as I said, folks, I try and scan through each time. Oh, wait. I need one more avatar for the joke, so I'll just scan really quick. If I can't find it, I'll just kind of do it as a side bit. But let's see. Come on, where is it? So I'm trying to leave it a bit of a surprise, folks. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. So I'm gonna anchor the camera so you folks can't see what I'm doing real quick. So you guys don't get it spoiled. Rar. Yes, rar. I could see him loving that actually. All right, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Now we're all set for the joke and your request. So let's do this. All right, and let me know if you folks can hear the voice effects because, just in case things are messed up.
Alright, there we go. Can you folks hear that? Yeah or no? Welcome back. But yeah, folks, just let me know if you can hear the voice mod working. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, so let's see, we'll do the, other one. First, we'll get that out of the way. And then I'll do the joke so I don't forget. Alright, let's see, there we go. Get a drink of coffee here. You guys hear like squeaking? That's the container open, the bottle. Coffee! I don't know where that came from. I just, I, I got random. So now there's gonna be a clip of Monty just, coffee! God dang. Wow. Coffee. Hmm. Yummy. Anyway. Alright, let's do this. Face the camera. Can't make this awkward. Alright. Can't be going like, oh, hey there, how are you? I'm looking you in the eye. Wait, no, I'm not. Oops. Okay. In the famous words of somebody very smart, coffee! Yeah, I know that was me. But, history books will say what I just said. People are gonna be quoting this all over the internet. Anyway. Hey there, Rockstar. What's that you got? That? Oh. What? Thank you. You won it at the fair. I love it. Thank you so much, Rockstar. You know, I think I'm gonna keep this on my dressing room table. Why there? Well, that's where I put all the things that I really like that I get from fans. And well, you're not just a fan. You're my rock star. Oh, one sec. There we go. Put it away and give you a hug. Thank you so much, Rockstar. I love it. Okay. Yep. I may be dead and gone, but my legacy of insanity and real coolness will live on longer than that bear. Anyway, nothing against Freddy. Okay, kinda. Look, there's a reason why the alternate timeline is me taking over the band. Alright. Now for that quick joke. So, folks, that's the story of how I got the solid gold, 24 karat gold nonetheless. Little boo boo. Now for the second part. Now, we're gonna need to change. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so I don't got a helpy, but I can kinda do it. You know. Let's see, where is it? Where was that? Yeah. I know it's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's kind of like a robot one. You know. This is the tough part. Let's see. Wait, was this it?
I highly doubt it. No, that is not at all it. Ah. There it is, I think. Okay. No, that is not it. Wow. Ah. That sounds weird. Okay. Really cute.
That ain't right. No. No, no, no. I sound like I've been shrunken. Robot. Maybe that was it?
That was it. Okay, there we go. Now we'll fix the camera. And that's the story of how I randomly reactivated wearing a Labubu costume and being spray painted gold. It was not fun. And yeah, those are okay. I was like just imagining Monty on a video holding up like a deactivated Helpy that's in a Labubu little like fur costume, just like,
I have here the one and only 24 gold Labubu.
what the? What the? Why do I smell fresh paint? Why am I spray painted gold? Yeah, Helpy can be kinda creepy. Yeah. I mean, depending on the version. You think I'm creepy? Cue sad music. I'll have you know I was designed to be uber cute and cool. Anyway. Grr. I'm trying to be Angie. Helpy Angie. Helpy Angie. Helpy Angie. Hearing the Helpy voice, like, the Helpy voice doing that, you know? Like doing that kind of talking. It's kind of funny. Uppy. Uppy. Kicking Helpy into the ocean. Wait a minute. Do I have it? Please have that animation. Hey, wait. Why are you backing up? Why are we at the beach? This hey! There we go. There you go. Good. I've always wanted to do a joke video with that Helpy avatar of just being like, I've been working here for years. And well, look, there's one person that scares me. One person. One thing. And then just go to Markiplier with the clips of him, like, letting Helpy fall and crack his neck and just laughing. And I'm like, oh my god, that would be horrible but hilarious. Just Helpy, like, there is one person who terrifies me. And that is one of them. Yeah, I love this avatar. It's one of my favorites because some of the textures are actually things I have. Like, the buttons on it are real buttons I have. I have, like, one of them that's not used, so I used it for this, for an image of it. The pattern on the suit is actually based on a suit that I have. It's, like, something I got years ago at some, like, vintage clothing store for hilariously cheap. Must be some good chai then. Alright, so let's see. Pull up the Reggie. Because basically, folks, I'm doing the same thing I did back in the day. I am using the one in VR to read your comments as they come in. And then the other is to be able to see, the requests. So that way I don't need to constantly be going to see it, Because I can see your current comments right there. Right over there, that direction. Because you guys can't see it. But yes, over that direction. Oh, dang. Yeah, I could see it. Just like,
What? I was eating something.
although then, of course, I could see Doc or just Vault being like, "You're not supposed to eat." All right. Now for the Reggie ones. You seem to be breathing quite fast. Are you all right? A panic attack? Well then, if you need help, I am here to help. Yes, it's okay. Breathe in and out. In and out. Think of it like a balloon, inflating and deflating. Or perhaps if you need, there are some paper bags around that you could use. I would do the same. I used to originally. Well, at any rate, remember, breathe in and out. That's right, exactly. Now, focus on anything else. Well, if you need, I believe I have a record of classical music that usually helps me calm down. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. Remember, it's all right. Yes, exactly. There is the first part. Let's see, then we have overwork. And then that. Cool. You know, I've been noticing that you've been working quite hard. You know, you needn't work that hard. Well, there is such a thing as overperforming. Even the best of actors need a bit of a respite. So, don't worry. Remember, it's always good to take a break or two. Figure out your role, your part in things, and what you need to do next, so you can hit your mark on stage, so to speak. Now, I think it's about time you had a break. I believe it won't be going anywhere. It's not like what you're working on is going to sprout legs and walk away. That more happens to the toy maker. But it's all right. So take a break. There you go. And then the next one, there we go. I see. Well then. You know, you may have heard this from some of the others as well, but it will not change how I see you. You are still the same amazing individual I have met prior. And, you know, so many of the world's greatest artists have been what the world has considered different. But they have gone on to do amazing things. So, you are still the same amazing person. and something like that will never change my view about you. Let's see. Was trying to think what for the chilling one, and I was like, idea. Wait. So you're telling me that they have recorded theater performances, and that, well, they have now put them on video, so we can spend time and watch them? Splendid. I am very excited to see these videos. It will be a bit different, but nonetheless. So, let us begin. I do have to say, this will be quite a wonderful way to spend time together. And yes, I agree. Reggie would be. He'd be a big fan of musicals and stuff like that. But yeah. There you go. That's all good. And yep, Reggie. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep, that is his full name, Reggie Royalton, because I was like, I wanted something that sounded overly fancy and like, good sir, do you know who you're talking to? I am the famous actor, Reggie Royalton. And yes, I did the rrr for fun there. Oh god, now I want to see an R rolling competition between Lloyd the Lion and Reggie Royalton, just to see, like, good sir, I can roll my R's better than you. Really? And just, yes, really. Right then. Just like. Yes, I loved doing that part. That was fun. Yep, another moment for the out of context. I'd entirely forgot I had this Has-Been Hotel avatar. Stolas. Hello. Anyway. Yeah, I had it for fun, and it was one that you could recolor the robe. And I wanted it purple, because I love purple. I love it. It's one of my favorite colors is purple. Fun fact of the day. I love purple. Yeah, that's fine, Alec. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's basically naked because he's wearing a bathrobe, and that's how it looks in the series. So that's how it looks. I do have... Oh, wait. Let me see here. First off, portal magic. Gotta love good portal magic. Let me find another spell here. Oh, that's the spell. That's the spell I'm looking for, folks. or and then there was another one that I messed around with in some publics just for fun, which was this. And I would go around asking people, by the way, have you seen this girl? This is who my son is marrying. Isn't she lovely? And then when people would say things bad about it, which is fair, not a good wife. Not a good wife right here. But then I'd be like, oh, your opinion doesn't matter, peasant. And just walk off and then ask another person until I got a good answer. Then I'd be like, I like you. You're good. And yeah, I'm just messing around, Lunar, just having some fun. We also have the sword. Then we have for just random. Yes. Yep, I cannot deny she's evil. Yep, it's a pew pew. Hoot hoot. I'm going to shoot. There's another for the out of context, just Stolas' dad. Hoot hoot. I'm going to shoot. Dear God. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, what do we have here? Yeah, we have a couple different dances. Mm-hmm. Times have become hard, and I've started working for a company full of imps. It's not fun, but it pays the bills. uh, hey, Wolf Girl, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. The immediate murder professionals. Anyways, let's see. There we go. Found the other request there. Sorry. Didn't see that for a sec, Alec. So let's see, Reggie. Although, one more joke before I go, because of several memes back in the day I saw that I came up with this joke, so... So, I have been informed that the term daddying has made some of you think other things. I assure you I am the best at daddying. Not in that way. I had to. I had to make that joke, folks. Ooh, nice. Oh, and folks, one more thing before I do this request is I am working on 2 kind of other masks. I've posted them in chat. One of them is still kind of in the works because it needs some extra parts. It's gonna need some fake fur and a wig. It's a Mallow app mask. So that'll be fun. And I actually may do burp. I may do a video using it. Yep. The Milo mask. Exactly, Alec. So, I will be doing that. And that will be what I'll be, doing. Is doing that. And then there's one more, which is a Laughing Jack mask. So the creepypasta. Because I got this mask. I wasn't quite sure what to do with it. And I was just browsing Pinterest. And I don't know, I like creepypastas, so I had a lot of random fan art of Laughing Jack on there. And I was like, looked over at the mask, looked over at my computer, looked over at the mask, and was like, all it needs is the nose. That's the only part that doesn't look right. I just need the nose. So, that is also in the works, which will be kind of just like a mask for that. Aw, thank you, Bree. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I used to do a lot of masks because there's a lot of cultural stuff related to masks, ceremonial or otherwise. And I just find masks a kind of cool, not as respected art, because most people just think it's like kind of a creepy thing to do masks, but it's like masks are all over. There's Indian like ceremonial masks used by Native Americans. There's Japanese masks that are used for certain types of performances. Those are fascinating to me because a lot of them are carved in such a way that when the wearer wears them, a slight tilt of the head or different positioning, depending on the sculpting of the mask and carving, will actually cause it, like one of them will look like it's frowning and sad when it's looking down, but when you turn your head up, it looks like it's happy. Stuff like that. And I've always found masks fascinating. So, there you go, folks. And heck yeah, Pinterest. It is fun. Always good for some inspiration. I actually have a couple, like, OCs and stuff. Details about them, like clothes I feel they would wear and stuff like that on there. But yeah, on to the next request. And also, folks, I will be posting, once they're done, on Twitter and YouTube posts. The masks once I'm done. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Yeah, I love Pinterest for that. It's good for inspiration and ideas and things like that. But yeah, let's see here. Get a drink of my coffee. God, I went full like stereotype New Yorker. The coffee. Yeah, I want some coffee. Like the coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Coffee. Same here, Wolf Girl. I am so excited. I love Halloween. as somebody who's kind of a bit goth in real life, I honestly, like, I love spooky season. Yeah, exactly. Good way to put it, spooky season. It's the one time of year I can search for, like, home decor that actually fits my style, because I like the creepy stuff occasionally. Or the just kind of weirdly pretty stuff, too. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I am so excited. I can't wait for the new season. Alright. Now let's get that request before I get too zoned into the amp and talk about Has-Been Hotel. Oh, and on a side note, folks, I'm actually wearing something I got that's kind of Halloween season-y. I'm wearing a pair of, I think I've mentioned I usually wear sweatpants or something comfortable when I stream. And I am wearing just a pair of pajama pants, you know, my shirt of course too, but pair of pajama pants with like skeletons and stars. It's kind of like cartoony dancing skeletons. I was like, oh yay, I like this, and they're comfy as heck. I love them. Yeah, oh yeah, Brie. It's gonna go nuts when it comes out. There's gonna be there's already tons of fan art. But there's gonna be more. There's gonna be lots more. I know it. I know it. Okay, so I'm not the only one, because me and my buddy who gave me the ride there, because I don't have a car myself, ended up thinking of that when seeing them, the spooky, scary skeletons. Anyways. Alright, back to requests, before my brain goes completely on a tangent. Alright. I wonder where they are. Oh, they're asleep. And the computer is still on. Well then, they must have fallen asleep as they were working. No. I forgot. The last time the toy maker fell asleep at his work table and I tried to put a blanket over him, I fell and one of my legs popped off. I suppose I could have always played a pirate for that day, but at any rate, I don't want a redo of that performance. So, might as well go get the toy maker. Toy maker! Toy maker! Your daughter has passed out, working. I would put a blanket over them, but you remember how that happened last time. Well, yes, I did play a wonderful Long John Silver then, but at any rate, we should go help them. Perhaps even carry them to bed. There you go. And oh yeah, that's like 5 years worth of work there. That's why I'm also so proud of the FNAF series, because it did take up a lot of my time, a lot of my work. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It's one of my longer running series that I have ever done, even compared to Dr. White. And that is like so many hours of work, so many like nights working on things. Yeah. Uh no, I do not know how to drive. I know that's a little odd for somebody of my age. But a lot of the places I used to go and still go, like there's a let's see, there's a like shopping like little grocery store not too far from me. If that's closed, there's like 7-Eleven not too far and a little convenience store too that has like just generalized foodstuffs here and there. So, I mean, I've never really needed to drive where I live. And I have a friend who's totally down to give me rides to places. Aw, I'm happy they've helped. I'm really happy that they've helped you guys, because that's why I put them out, because due to my work, I can't really be there all the time for people I care about or just people in general, and so I like to help people, and some of them are even, I'm not going to say which ones, but some of them are related to topics that I myself have struggled with. So I kind of, felt like I could give to the community and help people through these. Of course you can. Oh, thank you guys. And thank you, and here. For all of you. Next, since the requests are kind of coming in slow, not that that's bad, and I'm not saying I'm switching to just a chillin' chat, but I will definitely switch something up here, which is let's pull out the old Avatar, the really old one, the full on OG. Aw, that is awesome. I'm happy they inspired you. Aw. And I honestly, folks, I try to be as nice as I can because I'll not phrase this in the usual way I phrase it because of, language. But the world has enough people who aren't nice to people out there. If I can be one of those people who's nice instead of one of those people who's not nice, I don't know. I'd rather make the choice to be nice than to be the other side of it. Because come on. There's enough people out there being unpleasant. Starts with an A, not saying it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, I believe that you can drive. I totally do. Plus, I don't know, like, age of driving at this point. I know that sounds a little silly, but it's been years since I've driven or gotten a driver's license. I don't have one. Uh, you know. So, for all I know. Yeah, true. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I miss this avatar. This was another one of my favorite ones for texture work and stuff. Just because, as I said, folks, small details of things that were real, that I actually own. Like the brushes. Those are real paintbrushes I own. And I've actually used some of them recently. Okay. Yeah, I know it seems a little silly to some people to not know this information, but for me, I tend to try and focus on information important to me. You know, stuff like that. Well, I mean, technically, Lunar, now the internet knows because you said it on the internet. So there is that. There is that. And yeah, folks, as I said in prior streams, I am the sort who will say sorry for saying sorry too much. I've actually done that before. One of my friends got frustrated with me saying sorry so often and like got really angry and was like type of attitude, and I was like, I'm sorry for saying sorry to oh shoot, no I'm sorry. Like I realized don't say sorry for saying sorry too much. And then saying sorry for saying sorry in that phrase. Or sentence. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Alright, I can definitely do that Vox request too, yeah. It's definitely been a while since I've done Vox. But that doesn't make it hard. That's just like it's a refresher course. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, there we go. There it is. Now we'll put that there so it won't get pushed down. Alright, there we go. Okay, there is the other. Sorry, some requests are kind of hard to see. I may need to change the color so I can see the text better. But I'll do the Dr. Y one, then I'll do the Vox one. My tongue was like... Rawr. I don't know. I just felt like saying it in the Vox voice. Rawr. We could also go with what the fox say. Ring ding ding da ding da ding ding ding. Ring ding ding da ding da ding ding. Just Vox randomly just doing the ring ding ding da ding da ding ding ding. I don't know. I do not know where my brain is going. But yeah, it's probably that's probably going in the no context. Let's see. Where is Dr. White? Paging Dr. White. Paging Dr. White. I have been paged. I am required. I have been paged. That means it's important. You know, that's the only reason I still have one of those beepers. My dad used to have a beeper, one of those little beeper pagers. Little things that you clip on your... I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age hardcore there by talking about beepers. I'm done. I'm done with that. Yes. I will say that actually really quick before the request, because that'd be hilarious. I am very old. I'm a 90s baby. I'm from the 90s. Good to see you too, Pirate. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, oh no, I'm a 90s baby. But that means I was around when Pokemon started. Mm-hmm. Guessing games. Enjoy them. But here on the internet, I am eternally young. Just kidding. I don't really like talking about my age too much on here. Close. Close. Little too high. Somewhere in the 30s. I'll say that much. No. I am okay. Yes. Yes, 35. Da-da. There you go. There's my age, folks. That's released to the public now, I guess. Hey, Leon, how's it going? I'm having a pretty good day. But yeah, folks, there's how old I am. I know a lot of people have probably been wondering that, but that's how old I am. But yeah, folks. Alright, on with the stream. Let's see here. There it is. Up, there goes my alarm clock. Yeah, I'm just checking the request real fast. Sorry if that was loud, folks. It probably was loud for you too. But yeah, alright, let's see. There we go. Get a quick drink of coffee. Oh, pretty quiet. Oh, activity-wise. I get you. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Hello, people in VR land. Hello. All right, on to the request. All right, so they're in the okay, so there we go. Oh, hello. I see that you're grabbing a midnight snack. Oh, well, I was doing the same. I was probably going to grab myself a very light salad. Oh, well, I do occasionally come to the kitchen late at night to get a snack. I've noticed you do too, it seems. Oh, it's quite all right. Don't worry. In fact, if you like, we can both sit and enjoy our snacks together before we return to bed. Splendid. Let's go. There you go. There is that request. Mm-hmm. I at one point had used Civ AI just to make one of my OCs to see how it was. It was fun. Butcher, may you please assist me with uppies? That line. Let's see here. There we go. Go back to the Painter Cat avatar for now. Ooh, that sounds good. Some mashed potatoes, some ribs. That does sound good. Yep, that little symbol in the corner of the screen. I still love these little touches to my design. These guys, all the little characters that I have of mine. Like we have Tech, we have Johnny up here, we have Nibbles down here, cute little bean. Nope, let me see. Pat, pat, pat. That's more of a poke. Pat, pat, pat. There we go. Pat, pat, pat. And then we have my Fallout OC, Cherry Bomb. Yep. Royalton is doing wonderfully. Fair. That's fair, Lunar. And I can understand vegan or non-vegan. I'm not one of those people who's like, why are you a vegan? That makes no sense to me to be that way. People can be vegans if they want. There's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can check that out. Let me switch to Johnny. I forget that meme, but I can look it up. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, let's see here. And wait, are we talking about the "What's up, dog" meme from The Office? Just clarifying. And yeah, I'm just clarifying. Hmm. And yeah, is that the meme that you're talking about? Is the "What's up, dog" meme from The Office? Sorry, brain. Dun 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 dun. Okay. And let me see. There we go. Go back. So, Johnny, is it me or does it smell like Updog in here? What's up, dog? I don't know what's up with you. I. Mm, wa- wa- oh. Okay, that's pretty funny. There you go. And there you go. Also threw in a creepy laugh to enjoy. That laugh. That's enough, you two. That moment in it, yeah. And yeah, that laugh is the one I had imagined for Johnny. And at least it's not as what most people said as like crazy sounding a laugh as one of my old OCs I had, where their laugh I had practiced it because they were supposed to laugh going from low pitch to a high pitch. Yes, yes, they are. His laugh is mentioned. He kind of has an uncontrollable urge sometimes to laugh. He just can't help it. Or when he does start laughing, he just keeps going. Johnny having the Joker laugh, exactly. But for one of my old characters, I'll do the laugh to kind of give you guys an example of one of my old characters' laughs that most people said was the more creepy laugh I could do. So let's see. Yeah, I'm happy to give some lore. Some lore on things, that's fine. And I'm actually considering working on pages for the toys themselves. Yeah, let's see. Basically, it just drifts upward as it goes, kind of like it's getting more and more psycho as it goes. And that was one of my old characters. So there you go. Some creepy laughter going on. Yeah, painter's room right now being like, Ugh. That and my neighbors. My neighbors are probably like, did he just have a mental breakdown? Yeah, and that's Vincent. I ended up reusing the laugh for Vincent because I just loved how unhinged it sounded. And I was like, I'm probably not going to be ever doing the character that this laugh came from, which is, it's a Batman role play I did back in the day. It was a character from that. Yeah, Johnny having the Joker laugh is fitting. All right. So let's see. I'll change avatars for fun right now though, so I can enjoy this one because I don't mess around with this one enough, even though I love it. Because it's just really good with the expressions. You can do a lot of different expressions, and you can kind of mix them. Anyway. I wish you luck, and I will tell your story. And yep, rattle. Who, basically I gave this sort of voice to. Because I don't know, I just felt like this sort of voice was fitting for him. And it kind of worked with how he looked. I mean, at least the actual, like, concept I had of him where he was supposed to be wearing some old tattered jeans. Old bomber jacket. Kind of like I forget the term for it, but a kind of like, oh, I forget, sleeveless shirt, you know, and then stuff like that. And yeah, that's fine. I'm definitely happy to do that. And yeah, fair. I think Rattle would probably be confused, but he'd probably be okay with it, just out of shock. Because he's nice, he's kind, he's just not used to affection 100%, so wouldn't exactly shove you away, but would definitely be like, thank you. I guess. This hug is actually kind of nice. Alright, so, a little bit of lore on Reggie. Basically, he is one of the ones, because I've mentioned, I think in one of the past streams, did I? I forget. Anyways, so, Reggie is basically one of the toys that is, because some of the toys aren't people turned into toys, they're toys brought to life. He is one of those that is a toy brought to life. And he is very big into theater, as anybody who's listened to it can tell. He is big into the theater. And basically he was created to kind of be an entertainment thing. And he used to have his own stage set up. But basically it kind of got taken over by Dan Dodger. He's been around for quite a few years. Also, he's kind of, let's see. Yeah, he's kind of a bit of a eccentric as well. Let's see. Any more good lore? Because it's tough to remember it off of the top of my head right now. But shoot. Yeah, there we go. Brain kicked on. Engine. Anyway. So, basically, he is supposed to be, and this is like in-world, not out-world, out of the world. He is basically the essence of several famous actors, not legit, like, getting rid of their essence and being like, putting it into the toy. But basically, the toy maker, through his powers of imagination and magic and such, kind of in a sense, is able to, like, get essence from a video or things. And so he had based him on several different famous actors. And yeah, exactly. Reggie is that. He's one of the old, like, school marionette puppets. And heck yeah, I'm happy to do those. One of which being, though, because it was a reference to this one for one of the actors, is because my dad, when I was a kid, knew I loved fencing and sword fighting in films, old school stuff. And so he showed me an actor. If you don't know him, look him up. They're amazing. Errol Flynn. This guy is an old school actor and was amazing. His sword fight scenes influenced Princess Bride sword fighting, as well as some of the scenes in some of the old Zorro movies. I believe Errol Flynn, if I'm remembering correct, was actually black and white period of films, mind you, was one of the Zorros from past old films. Yes, I added for fun that, that little old, just to emphasize how old it was. Like me. Yay, same here, Alec. Princess Bride is a classic. If any of you out in the audience haven't seen it yet, please go see it. It is beautiful. It is a wonderful film. And the sword fighting in it is amazing. And it's all, minus the fact of the blades not being sharp, real. This is fast-paced, high speed, really beautiful choreography, sword fighting. And it is, it's what motivated me to learn fencing and, like, sword fight stuff. Was stuff like that. Yes, I like Lost Boys. That was a good film, too. The Lost Boys was a cool vampire film with some weird facts about it. Like, did you folks know all the blood in that film is actually tinted with sparkles? There are sparkles in there. There's glitter in that. Because since most of the shots of, like, sprays or splatter of it. Yeah. It's all done, with, like, sparkles in it because it was all against darker backgrounds. And so it'd just show up in the darker backgrounds if it had sequins in it. The fake blood. And so they used a lot of fake blood and a lot of glitter. Fun fact of the day for you. All the blood in the Lost Boys original film has glitter in it. A lot of it. Because they really wanted it to show up on, like, dark backgrounds, so they added glitter to it. Ooh, nice. Yes, that. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Or, yeah, it's just a flesh wound. That. No. He clearly said to blade, which means to bluff. So you were probably playing cards. He cheated. Have fun storming the castle. Do you think they'll make it? It'd take a miracle. There we go. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Yep, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That line, oh, such a beautifully famous line. Oh, it's so great. Alright, there we go. Needed to scooch up a little bit to see the requests here for Reggie. Yes, it was actually, Alec. That was Emeti's voice, yes. They did what? Really? That is dreadful. You know, if I like, I can't do much to, make sure they remember not to do that to another person. Mainly due to stature. But I am willing to send them a very strongly worded letter. Do people still do that? There is part 1. And yeah, that is totally the Ameti voice, I won't lie. 'Cause I was like, when I was coming up with the Medi, there were a lot of inspiration sources. One of which being, yes, Inigo Montoya. Because I liked his accent, I liked his voice, the confidence and rhythm in the way he talked. No. No. Oh, and by the way, one last thing, sir. Not all. Just a little instead of like the snap, the sassy snap, it's just wood like tunk tunk. You're just hearing something reminiscent of this. This is the best I can do for it, but just like the wood tapping together. Yeah, like Spider-Man, just like, all right, grab onto this one, that one, yank myself up. There we go, and okay. Yep, there we go. This thing's swinging around. God darn it, why didn't I realize I could do that? just Dan Dodger like, God darn it, why didn't I realize I could do that? Watching Reggie like, I'm Spider-Man, look at me. Excelsior! That whole Stanley thing, Excelsior! Rest in peace, Stanley, by the way. I know he passed away God knows how long ago, but rest in peace to that wonderful man. He was a legend. Alright, now for the next part of the request. I just bonked my headset. Oh, there it is. I was like, did I misplace my drink? My coffee? Alright, there we go. It's alright. Don't worry. I know that the things they say are cruel beyond belief. And yeah, sorry about that, Wolf Girl. I missed that one again. Sorry. I will get that right after these two, and I will do it fast. Right, cool. I see. Well, you know, those sorts of people are quite cruel, I must say. But you must remember, there are people who care about you. Yes, like I and the others. And no matter what the others say, you must remember, you are loved. And there are those who care about you deeply. And they are here for you, no matter what. And I personally will be one of them. And I am more than happy to be here for you. And the things that they have said, remember, cruel though they may be, sometimes it is best to ignore them. And yes, I know that can be difficult. Sometimes impossible. But simply remember these words. You are cared for. You are worthy of love and care. And to the blasted furnaces of hell, with whatever words those fools say. There you go. Right, there we go. Then we have one more. Alright, I will grab the Toymaker avatar real fast too then. Unless, just to speed it up, is it alright if I kind of just do it through audio for his end? If that's okay? Okay, cool. Now, I do believe it is time for bed. Oh, yes. They're sleeping quite well with you carrying them, aren't they? Yes, they really are. And well, I do have to say, they do seem like they need sleep. Yes, it does. And I would carry them if I had the ability. But I'm afraid I'm not built for manual labor. Even if I wished to be. But, now, if you need, Toymaker, I shall watch over them. Alright, that brain for a sec there. Yes, of course. And thank you very much. They do need somebody to watch over them and make sure they get sleep. Well then. Good night, Toymaker. And I shall be here when they awake. And may flights of angels sing them to thy rest. There you go. And now let's see Vox. Where be Vox? Yeah, that's fine. Ask away. They actually, due to some issues, or no, that was a different user. Yeah, different user, different person. Because there have been one or two bans recently due to some things. So some people have been banned from the stream due to certain activities that they had been doing. Now, nothing terrible. Nothing terrible. You know, don't think that they committed any crimes or nothing. Yes, Keiki was one of them. Keiki was definitely one of them. Yeah. I can try. It just depends on how many characters are in the request and what the person wants. But I will definitely try that, oh yeah. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Alistair and Vox and such. Let's see. There it is. I mean, some people. Alright. Velvet, you will give me that phone, or I will make sure. There we go, mixing expressions. You will give me that phone, or I will make sure that you never use the internet again. No. Give it to me. Give it to me. And then we'll switch to Alistair really quick. And yeah, sorry for going loud there. It was just instinct with the character. Getting very, you know, seems right. And yes, folks, when I want to raise my voice, I may be a quiet speaker, but when I want to raise my voice, oh, I can raise it. All right, let's see. I need the classic. Find that avatar. Hello, folks. It's time to come on down to VoxTech's newest game that totally hasn't been stolen from a random YouTuber. Find that avatar. Let's see, where is it? Come on, where is it? I think my Alistair avatar is hiding from me in an attempt to stay away from Vox. Would I ever fight somebody if needed? That's an interesting question. I mean, if absolutely needed to defend myself, yeah, but, you know, that all depends. I definitely know how to defend myself, for sure. Yes, pause will definitely be thrown. Alright, let's see. Okay, that was weird timing. Literally, as soon as I had changed avatars, suddenly, like, my audio on my end just went and, like, double, triple skipped. I have to make a joke here.
Totally not me messing with it. Anyway, Velvet, I've heard that you had a wonderful image on your phone. Now, I have a favor to ask. Remove it immediately, or I will be forced to take action. Okay? Splendid! Then, it's removed! Good. At least you still listen to someone. And not just that little phone in your hand. There you go. Woo. Anyway. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, baby, you'll lose me. Anyway, then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. There we go. Little bit of fun for you. The Michigan Frog song. Which is not just the Michigan Frog song, for those of you who know. The actual name of the song is, Hello My Baby, Hello My Honey. Look it up. Little education there. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's see here. There we go, a Reggie request.
Well, one of these days, if I'm confident enough, folks, I may sing again. I know last time for one of my streams. Oh Lord, how long ago was that? I forget. But either way, I will totally, at some point, be singing. Maybe, who knows? Yes, I have. I have had my noms for the day. Yeah, I'll just use the Reggie avatar and kind of switch voices throughout. Because also I don't really have a Dan Dodger, so it'll work. And thank you very much. Alright, take a drink of my... I reached for the wrong spot. Because I had moved my coffee. What time is it anyway, folks? Okay, so it's almost 8. So soon-ish here, it's kind of going to go to more just a wind down for the stream, you know. Oh, no, it's okay, Alec, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good, Alec, it's all good. Alright, let's see. Oh, dang. Probably gonna start raining eventually where I live, because it always rains a lot during certain times of the year. More than others. Alright, let's see. Now look here. I will not have you stealing my skull prop for your desert set to add a bit of grit to the scene. Do you understand? That is for Shakespeare, not merely sitting in sand. You've got to be kidding me. Look, it's nothing but paper mache. It's not like it's anything fancy. So just let me have it for my little scene, and then you can have it back. I think not. We need someone else's opinion here. Ah, perfect. Please, come here. Yes, Alec. Yeah, we need your opinion. What do you think? Do you think I should be able to use that paper mache skull there? Or should Reggie be able to keep it? I just need it once. But he ain't gonna let me have it. He is being very ornery about it. Well, you're being... Ugh. I despise to use such words, but ornery as well. It is mine and not yours. But what do you think? Yeah, what's your vote on all this? Share it? What? But it is mine, a part of my stage. It would feel dreadfully incomplete without it. And my set won't look right without it. So let me have it. Just once. I think not. I think we need 2 opinions on this. Alec, come with us. We need to ask the toy maker, our father, and yours. Now, come with us. We must deal with this immediately. Oh, yes, I actually am going to be doing some Has-Been Hotel, video stuff at certain point, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was actually still wanting to, and now with the new season of it coming out, even more so, because there'll be more focus on Vox. I was going to do a short series, that was kind of meant to be, uh, involving the listener working for Vox. And then eventually kind of realizing, obviously, that Vox isn't a good guy. And then you end up meeting the other characters from the Has-Been Hotel because you go over there for help and protection. So yes, Chris, I will be working on something like that. And heck yeah, I can definitely do that. Alright, now let's finish the request here. And yeah, very true. Alright, let's see. Oh, I see. So you've been having problems finding a way to work together. Well, you know I could always just make another. Oh, yes. Of course. As my daughter, I'm happy to let you help. Now, let's go, and we can begin to work on it for you two. That way you'll both have one. There you go. And then let's see, next one is... 'cause I believe there was another one. Okay, cool. Then we got a Monty. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. And yeah, that's fine. But soon here, folks, because it is getting closer to 7:50, which is usually around the time it gets close to 8. And as I've mentioned, I usually try and cut it off kind of around there now because I've noticed that more assures that, you know, once I'm done with requests, that I don't have to worry so much about being like mid request. So being like,
Hey, how's it going, Rockstar? I feel good today. How are you?
and then headset dies. So that's why I usually cut it off a little bit early. And yes, I am happy to do that as a request. All right, so let's see. There it is.
Alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do this. You're back. Hey! It's been so long. Come here, nephew. Come on. I'll miss you so much. It's great to see you again. You know, I really missed you. I won't lie. And it's great to see you back again. And well, if you do go again, then I just want to say, I hope I see you again after that. But heck, it's great having you back. Heck, not even great. It's wonderful. Oh, I'm happy to see you again, too. There you go. And yeah, it's great to have you back, too. And I'm not just saying that in character, even though voice. Anyway. But yeah, it's great to have you back.
Let me turn that off there. Yeah, it's great to have you back. There we go. It's great to have you back. Great to see you again, and I'm happy to see you back. Oh, you're welcome. There we go. Monty. I swear, folks, I've become kind of YouTube Monty in a way. Maybe one day I'll do something like that. Just a series of Monty in VR stuff. Maybe one day. Who knows? Who knows? That's a very big maybe.
Alright, there we go. Hey, it's alright. Don't worry. Come here. It's okay. Come on. Yeah. I know. But, yeah. You don't have to worry as much. You're safe here. For me. Well, you don't have to worry. Oh, let me check back. Sorry. Hey, Gemma. Let me see. Could you retype it if that's okay then? Sorry about that, Victoria. And yeah, you can put in your final request. I'm honestly thinking, folks, trying to figure out a better time for the streams. Because I've noticed a lot of people, it's a bit tougher for them to. Oh, okay, there we go. I got it, Victoria. Sorry about that. I found it. The catnap. Yep, I can definitely do that. Sorry. Let's see. Then we have the rest of this Monty one real quick, too. Let's see. There was one more Monty one. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Hey, don't worry, Ellie. It's okay. Yeah, I'm here for you. Of course I am. Oh, it's okay. Just breathe. Just focus on me. Yeah. And if you need the help by squeezing anything, well, I do have a couple stress balls. Yeah, I kinda started using them once I started performing. But I have to keep backups. I mean, my hands are pretty strong, so I've accidentally crushed a couple. Yeah, I didn't know that was possible either. But it is. It is. But anyway, Anyway, here. There you go. I know that that'll help a little bit. But yeah, I hope it helps. And look, I'm here for you. No matter what. I promise. There you go. Now let's see. Catnap. Alright, let's see. You're welcome. Alright, find that avatar. And yeah, those are fine. Those are fine. Where is it? I know it was somewhere. Just a matter of finding it. Oh no, I didn't forget it. Don't worry. I didn't forget.
Get you. Don't worry. Let's see. Grab this one first, and then grab the Moondrop another. And then I'll do that really quick because I missed that. My apologies. Right, where is it? Mm-hmm. Right, where is it? I know I still have the Moondrop and Sundrop avatar. And depending on it, I may not be able to get all those requests, Alec. Because it is, okay, there it is. There it is. But let's see. There we go. All right, so we'll do this one first. All right, where is it? Oh shoot, where did it go? Okay, sorry, Leon. I missed one of yours too. Sorry. I am just slipping up tonight, I guess. Sorry, folks. Oh dang. Where is that one that Crystal made? Apologies for this, folks. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, there we go. Now I lost it, I think. Oh, there it is. Mother, may I please sleep with you? I had a nightmare. Is that okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. There we go. There is yours, Crystal. Sorry about that. And then we have another one. Yeah, we had a rattle one. And the body swap, so I can do those quick. First off, we'll do this. Wait a minute. Why do I suddenly feel very dusty? As if I've been going through a desert. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. These boots will need a shine instantly. What am I doing dressed like this? Oh, come on, the poofy sleeves and everything. And if you touch those boots, oh, you will be in a world of trouble. There you go. There's the body swap one. And then I'll do the catnap one and then the rattle one real fast. Alright, where was that avatar? There it is. Mm-hmm. Yep, he protective over those boots. Alright. There we go. You want me to cuddle with you. I see. Well, you know, I'm more than happy to do that. So, let's cuddle. Excuse me for the burp at the end there. If you guys heard that, my apologies. Me scusi, me scusi. Anyway. Alright, let's see. Now for the... There we go. Go down a bit, check everything. Same, I don't like wearing shorts unless I absolutely have to. Alright, there we go. Now we have a Reggie and a couple others. Take a quick drink. Oh, my coffee's over on the other side again. Okay, so you just can't hear him. Oh well. Now I know. Alright. It's okay. I know that work can be quite stressful. It can really hit you. But it's alright. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes everybody needs a little break. So remember, it's good to relax from work once in a while. And it's always good to be, well, calm as you can be. Bye, Wolf Girl. Have a wonderful evening. Sleep well. To anybody else who is calling it a night, sleep well. Have a good evening. There we go. That's where I was. But I will be here for you. And I will be here to help you take a break once in a while and remind you if you need, even. Of course, I am happy to. And well, since Dan has the stage, I'm not busy at all. So, I am more than happy to help. Alright, then let's see. Careful, careful. Well, I saw you about to faint. I only did what I could. Sadly, I am not able to catch you, because, well, I am quite small. But I am strong enough to push a chair, especially when it's on wheels. So, now then, you sit there, and I will grab you a glass of water. Well, a shot glass of it, as I cannot carry anything larger. Unless I use the tray with wheels. Yes, that's what I shall do. I grabbed the camera by accident. My apologies. Oopsie. But that's a blooper. I botched the delivery by grabbing the camera. Anyway. There we go. Now, relax. It's okay. Yes, take deep breaths and stay calm. Well, it does help after fainting, too. Now then, I shall go fetch you that glass of water, and I shall return momentarily. And then we have Toy Maker. Do you want me to do it in the avatar or stay in this one? Just asking. Just making sure. Whoop, that's anchored. Yeah. But yeah, is that okay, Alec? Or do you want me to stay in this avatar? Because I'm fine doing that. Yeah, that's fine. No worries, Alec. And it's not rude. It's all good. That's why I ask. Just to make sure. I find it cute too. That's why I found the Toy Maker series funny. I had to kind of look at things from that perspective when writing. Like, how would they do things? Then we have. There we go. Now it's okay. No, no. Look at me. I know. I know your heart is racing. And I know that you feel so scared. So many thoughts buzzing around your head like bees in a hive. But it's okay. This will pass. And until it does, I will be here for you. I always will be here for you. Yes, I know. And after this, once you've calmed down again, then I'll make you your favorite treat. Complex or simple, it doesn't matter. I'll make it. I promise. And well, I do have quite a lot of cookbooks I've gathered up over the years. And just because most of the others prefer, well, mac and cheese or the simpler things, doesn't mean I can't cook fancy. So, anything you like. But now, take deep breaths. In and out. Good. That's right. Of course I'll do it with you. Perfect. There we go. There you go. And then there is one more. And then yes, I am happy to do that. Totally. Right, let's see the next one. Dan Dodger.
Whoa there! Oh! Luckily, I got one of the pillows for you. Well, it did take a bit of dragging. But heck, at least I got it beneath you before you fell. Well, look, I may be pretty strong and rootin' and tootin', but that does not mean that I can grab a full-grown human. That's for sure. But, are you all right? Well, that's good. But, you know what? I think you need a cold, damp towel for your forehead to help you a bit now. You seem very worn out and very tired. Well, of course you would be. You just fainted. Now, it's all right. Well, yeah, of course I can get you a glass of water. It'd take a bit of dragging it across the floor, but I'm happy to get a full glass of water across the floor for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Little bit of elbow grease and some work, and it'll be right done quick. Now, you just lay there and relax, and I'll be right back. In 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
There you go. Just like, I'll drag it. I'll drag it across the floor. That's fine. Whereas then there's Reggie being like, no, that's impossible. There's Dan being like,
Nope, just takes time. Anything you can do, I can do better.
that song, but Dan Dodger and Reggie.
Anything you can do, I can do better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Oh, now I need to figure out how to do that at one point. Oh, you're welcome, Alec. There we go. There's Lloyd.
And then, there we go. Because I know that Lloyd's voice is a bit more. I've been looking into it more, and he's a bit more this. Not so much as a theater thing, but he's more got that deep sort of this. So yes, still the same, but deep in it. Kind of. I still need to do more research into his voice, but yes.
Yay, that song. I love that song. All right, there we go. Right, let's turn it this way. There we go. Well, I suppose since nobody is in the break room, I shall relax there. Wait. What are you doing here? Oh, you seem quite tired. You know, if you need a rest, I'm happy to keep a lookout. Well, I know that management can be rather rude sometimes, so I am happy to keep an eye out for them. Of course. Of course. Now. Yes. You shall need a blanket. I will be right back. There we are. Now, I'm not going to tell management about this. At all. Also not about the blanket. There you go. You must really be tired. You're already about to conk out. I can tell. So, get some rest. Why, of course. I will be here when you awake. And that, my dear friend, is a promise. Now, relax. Get some rest. You need it. I can tell, don't you? Well then, get some rest. And I will be here when you awake. Rest well, and sweet dreams, my friend. And yes, that is a great pun. I highly approve of that. Excuse me while I go open fan mail. Wait a minute. What? Oh, I'm sorry. To open fan mail. Don't worry. I do need a good trim, though. Probably a manicure. But I shall return after. For I am the most regal, royal, and renowned actors ever to trod the boards. Or wait, the boards. You would go boards. Aw, that is awesome. But yeah, folks, so sadly the stream is kind of winding down. Because it is getting close. It's 8:21, so just so things don't die on me, you know, they don't go. Oh yeah, chill time is always nice. And because of the mask that I'm working on, folks, that's why this avatar right now. Because I thought, why not? Let's see, do it. Because basically, for the mask, folks, I'm going to be kind of copying these eyes. Where it'll be a white dot white one, with kind of like that, just minus the whole eyelid thing. It'll more be wide open eyes, so it can show better, Welcome back, Maddie. You caught it around the end of the stream, Maddie. I'm sorry. But I will kind of be trying to organize the time. So I'll kind of be maybe putting out a thing. So that way people will know what time I'll be changing the stream to, or, also kind of a vote thing. To be like, hey, what time works for you folks? Heck yeah. But yeah. Also, another detail that'll be interesting to do on that mask, folks, is I'm gonna kind of have these shark teeth type of design to them. In fact, I have another avatar that it actually worked better for a better show of the teeth style. But I'll be doing it out of something called thermoplastic, is the name of it. It's basically a moldable plastic, like sculptable. That's basically, it's the same stuff you get in cheesy Halloween fangs. That plastic pellet stuff that when you put it in warm water is moldable after a certain period and you can kind of sculpt it. That's basically what I'll be using to make fake teeth for that mask I'm working on. Because I'm working on, for those of you who didn't know, I'm working on a Laughing Jack, so this creepypasta character, mask. And I'm working on a Mallow app, so a Milo, the Mallow app one, as a kind of fun project. Because for those of you who don't know, that's part of why I chose the name Painter Cat, because I do a lot of painting. And yeah, it looks really good so far. I'm very pleased how the Milo mask is turning out. I have a friend of mine who had kind of made their own, like, hoodie, and they made the pattern using tarp. Yeah, these kind of teeth. So kind of these, like, almost pointy, but kind of, like, triangle-esque vibe instead. So more like shark's teeth, I guess, is one way to put it. It's kind of like shark's teeth. But yeah. And yeah, oh my gosh, wow, wait, Painter Cat painting? Huh? What? Huh? That's weird. Yeah, I think I've explained in whatchamacallit. I think I kind of explained in previous streams the reason why my, like, channel mascot is a cat covered in paint. I used to, and still do to this day, whenever I try and paint, I seem to get it all over me. Like on my pants, on my shirt, my sleeves, my arms. Like, while painting the Milo one, I wasn't even getting anywhere near here on my arm. And I had, like, splotches of paint, like, all over my arm, just randomly on the top, on the back of my hand, the front, my fingers. I was real careful, too. I didn't touch the mask. I had it set up so I didn't need to pick it up and move it, and it still got paint on me. I can't escape it. The paint is one with me. I must embrace it. Joke idea for a body pillow. Just a tube of paint body pillow. It's just a body pillow with a tube of paint image on it. That's what I'd cuddle. Just Painter Cat hugging, like, a giant tube of paint. Like it's a body pillow. Probably purple, considering that's like one of the colors of my paints that ran out so fast. Yes, he would probably buy every single one. Just that JonTron meme of, I'll take your entire stock. Yeah, true. And yeah, true enough, true enough. Maybe it was. Maybe it was secretly telling me, like, this is gonna be your future. You're gonna be doing, like, art in some form or another. And your mascot's gonna be a cat covered with paint. Which I'm okay with. Ooh, I like it. I like it. There we go. We'll go with this version for near the end of the stream here, the chill and chat. Let's see, I can actually, now without worrying, I'll stand up a bit because I don't need to worry about spilling my coffee. Oh, stretch. Usually, folks, I do this after the stream, the whole stand and stretch. Oh, that's good. It feels nice to stand up a bit occasionally. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. If I see, folks, if I still lived down in my old room and was trying to stream from down in my old room, you would see me going like this, but it would stop right about here and you'd hear a thud. Yep. And now we return to our program. Painter Cat Dancing. Yep, more out of context clips. Let's see what else I got. And I can wear at the end here. Yeah, that's fine, Alec. Feel free. Feel free to ask questions, Forks. Forks? Forks. Ugh. My brain. Brain go, not burr, but. Oh yeah, that is a bit longer. Oh yeah, I do a lot of just random stuff, so there would probably be so many random moments that if watched out of context would be so confusing. And hey there, how's it going? And yeah, they're thinking of making that, and I am curious to see how that'll turn out. I'm pretty good. I hope everybody's doing good. Oh, you can send that video, the lore one that you were sending, anytime. Let's see. Yeah, I'll end it in the stylized catnap. Let me see, actually. You know what, folks? I'm gonna go check something. While on stream here, we shall see what we get. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Feel free to send that when you do it. That is all good. All right, let's see. Cat nap. There we go. Because I've decided to see if there's any good catnap avatars. I still wish one of the ones I used to use was still around, but it's just kind of gone, which is sad. Yeah, some people call me daddy. It's, I don't know what to think of it. Whatever people want to call me is fine. I've been called that in VR chat by random people. Like a story for you folks. Story time. Story time. Let me turn off the mirror so there's not as much lag. That's better. So, story time. I was hanging out in a public instance one time. I was in my Vox avatar. I had just been doing my Vox voice trolling video. My second one. So I'm hanging out. I'm just chatting. And I'm using my Vox voice. So I'm doing this. And people are basically like, okay, whatever, around me. Aside from one person who, as soon as they hear my voice, the first words out of their mouth were, Daddy. They called me Daddy instantly. So, I suddenly was like, oh, thanks. Hey, thank you. Just broke character voice. And they instantly were like, oh my god, even more daddy? It was so weird. It was so weird. It was confusing and a bit like, what kind of thing? I did not know what to think of it. So there's a story for you folks. And it was, I still don't know what to think of it to this day. It was random, I wasn't offended, but it was definitely confusing. I wasn't scared or offended, but I was definitely like, what? What? Yeah, sus control. Sus. Sus. Major sussiness right there. I don't use this term often, but, they're being a sussy baka. Yes, Painter Cat went there. Painter Cat said the famous words. But yeah, folks, so looks like there are no new catnap avatars there. Oh yeah, that's definitely Painter Cat out of context potential. Just randomly, that person is sus right there. Just pointing down at the comments, kind of looking like this person. They're sus. Wait a minute, guys. I'm gonna give you a little Painter Cat out of context, and if you're good with video editing, anybody, let me see. Go to recently used. There we go. All right, there we go. Grab this and then there. This right here is sus. This is very sus. Very, very sus. There you go. Do what you will with that. Hell yeah. And yeah, feel free to edit that so you can have anything you want behind me. There you go, folks. Either that or if you're not good with green screen, let me see here. There we go. This is sus. This is very sus. Yeah, they're probably a bit confused. Just a wee bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Is somebody just pointing, being like, this is sus, just me pointing to myself. Probably just one of the random moments, because there are some moments where I've just done stuff that I'm like, I know that's just gonna come off as weird and sus, but either it was a part of a request or just random stuff I do, so I have no clue. Yeah, the out of context allegations are also you guys are definitely you're definitely accomplices. If I ever get arrested for them, I'm definitely going like, look, these were my accomplices. These are their usernames on YouTube. Yeah. I hope everybody has a good evening, by the way, because I am probably hopping off here soon. Wait, is this what I think it is? One sec. Oh my god, I'm a shark. Or, wait, ooh, I can be all edgy and cool. Wait for it. Wait, is there... Yeah. There we go. Back in my edgy teen days. This is me back in my edgy teen days, viewers. This is me, for real. Live video of Painter Cat back when he was a teen. Painter Cat's past footage, young Painter Cat footage leaked. You're sitting here looking all cool and edgy. Shh, I'm trying to look really thoughtful, even though I'm just trying to think of what I'm gonna order at the Burger King. Now, will I go with the 2 Whoppers or just 1 Whopper and some fries? Oh, that makes me want some McDonald's or Burger King. Oh, I made myself hungry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I made myself hungry. Oh well. At least I have dinner. I have dinner stuff, so that and I've already kind of nommed, so. Yeah, it's definitely becoming an interesting stream this time, folks. But yeah, folks, I think. Let me check what time it is. Yeah, okay, it's almost 9, folks. So, I believe that it is time to call it a night. But I hope you all have a great, wonderful dinner. What am I eating for dinner? I'm not quite sure yet. I'll probably have to check my fridge, my freezer. A lot of the time, due to my work, sadly, not all the time, mind you, my roommate cooks. But, and good food, very good food. But, I definitely, a lot of the time when I work, I just go with microwave meals. I know, I should be eating healthy. But it's time constraints, folks, are tough. The schedule cannot be denied. It shall be acknowledged and saved. God, I don't know why I went all preachy sounding. But yes, I will probably be eating something. That's that much, that much is true. But yeah, folks. Well, guys, as I said, I think it is time for the stream to come to a close. So let me really fast here kind of swap avatars back to my original. Yeah, everybody gets some good sleep, I hope. You know what? No, let's end it in the full-on OG avatar. Well, folks, until next time. And yeah, EP Kitty is EP. But yeah, folks, until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And remember, as I always say, You guys are awesome and amazing and a great audience. And well, I wouldn't have any other audience but the wonderful audience that is you guys. So sleep well, or have a good rest of the day. Get some food and such. Yeah, exactly, Lunar. I didn't spill the coffee. But yeah, until next time, folks. Love y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it may be for you. And until next time, remember, you are awesome. Aw, thank you, Alec. Goodbye, folks. See y'all. Until next stream. Same place, same time, as they say. See you, folks.